Aditya Chakraborty's article on the political goings-on in Haringey was a welcome antidote to tales of momentum maneuverings and the hard left. Haringey taken over by momentum. It's just locals taking back control. The 12th of December. The right-wing media has been very successful in persuading us that the modern Labour Party is led by rabid Leninists. If Jeremy Corbyn is to win the next election, he must rebut this perception as explicitly as he can. The present shadow cabinet is doing a good job, but Corbyn should act quickly to make it much more representative of the party. If we want to hear a Labour voice effectively opposing Brexit, we turn to Chuka Umaga or Heidi Alexander. For Home Affairs we listen to Yvette Cooper. On far-right undercover shenanigans, Ben Bradshaw. To see May wrong-footed we watch and admire Ed Miliband. A good start to the new year would be for Corbyn to bring colleagues of this stature into his shadow cabinet. Were he to do so, he would greatly strengthen his grip on Parliament, lead a genuinely authoritative opposition and, at the same time, show that he leads a broad, unified and collegiate Labour Party. David Curtis, Solihull, West Midlands. Aditya Chakraborty highlights widespread press distortions about Labour. He rightly says that the revolt against the current Haringey cabinet was discussed at the attempt to steamroll through a contract privatising public assets and housing through the Haringey Development Vehicle, HDV, not about a conspiracy concerning Jeremy Corbyn. Last week's selection meeting of 3 local councillors against a shortlist of 6 people was a model of democracy, tightly chaired so that no one overran the 100+ members present voting on each stage of the proceedings, and the final vote skewed by an external member of the Electoral Reform Society. Next May we will have fine candidates in the local election who are passionate about fairer policies and, yes, housing will be central. Alison Watson, London. I am a member of the Labour Party who reads The Guardian. I do not read The Times, The Evening Standard or The Sun. My fear of momentum comes from my experiences of its members, complying by party rules only when it suits them, handing out slates at meetings and conducting a discourse defined by its finger-jabbing certainty. While democracies may take numerous forms, accountability must be central to all of them. If Momentum's candidate for the CLP of Watford, who was not selected by the democratically elected selection committee, is successful, then to whom is he accountable, his constituents or the loud minority that is Momentum? MPs should be accountable to their constituents, not excitable factions within their local party meetings. They should answer to the electorate, not a selectorate. Gabriel Osborne, Bristol. Haringey residents decided a while back that enough is enough, and the party politics simply reflects the widespread public wish for an end to Claire Cobier's misruling of Haringey Council. One comfort from the Cobier years is that the administration has unintentionally revitalised civic society, enthusing existing community groups and creating new ones in opposition to the council's policies. Hundreds of people at meetings, regularly packed public galleries at council meetings and thousands on marches.